You can. Oh. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Snehal Gurani from Latirji Engineering College. I am going to give a presentation on optimized overcurrent relay coordination using flower pollination algorithm. Next, please. This is the outline of the presentation. We are going with overcurrent relay constants and characteristics, the flower pollination algorithm, the flowchart of this algorithm. Now, analogy with the application. As I am from electrical engineering department, I have to deal with application part. Now, next method is linear programming method, which is also an optimization method. Implementation part, results and conclusion, then references. Next, please. These are the relay constants and characteristics. These are various overcurrent relaying characteristics. With the value of these constants, we can find out the time of operation for the relay. The equation for this is time of operation can be found out using A divided by plug setting multiplier raised to B minus 1 into time dial setting of the relay plus that value of constant C. Now, plug setting multiplier can be found out using maximum fault current and relay setting current. Relay setting current can be found out using the CT ratios that we are going to see in implementation part. Next, please. This flower pollination algorithm is developed by Dr. Zenshi and in 2012. The algorithm is inspired from the flower pollination process in different flowering species. This algorithm is meta-heuristic and nature-inspired kind of algorithm. This is also a swarm intelligence kind of algorithm in which they are not problem-specific one, but they are generalized in nature. You can these algorithms are governed by some rules and assumptions, so there is some randomness in the results. They are sufficiently good for the optimization problem having insufficient information or sufficient limited computational capacity. This algorithm can be used or can be extended for the multi-objective optimization problems. Next, please. This is the flow chart of this algorithm, how this algorithm can work. Now, we have to, first of all, we have to initialize the common algorithm parameters, that is population size, the switch probability, which switch probability is used to differentiate between the global pollination and local pollination. Now, we are also mentioned the dimensions for how many, for which we are going to coordinate this study. Now, step size and lambda. Lambda is used for Levi-Flight distribution for the constant. With this initial guess, we have to find out the current best solution. Using this, we have to go for incrementation in our iteration count. If the iteration count is more than our selected iteration count, then we have to stop the algorithm. Otherwise, we have to go for the next check, that is, if we have selected that random number is less than the probability, that is switch probability that we have already mentioned over there. If yes, then go for the n-dimensional space using Levi-Flight distribution and go for the global pollination process. If no, then go for the normal Gaussian distribution and go for the local pollination algorithm. Find out the solution. If these solutions are optimal and best, then we have to update the solution. Same as we have to go for every iteration count and we have to find out the optimal solution, and then we have to display the final optimal solution. Next, please. This is the analogy with the application, how this algorithm is analogous to my relay coordination application. Now, biotic and cross-pollination can be considered as a process of global pollination, and pollen-carrying pollinators move in a way that obeys Levi-Flights. Analogous to that is, all the relays which we are going to coordinate are having same or different characteristics, but they must operate in one specified direction, that is in tripping direction of the relay. For local pollination, abiotic pollination and self-pollination is used. Analogous to that is, for simplicity in our coordination study, we have considered all the relays are having of same characteristics, that is, if we are going to coordinate the relay having IDMT characteristics, then the next relay must be having IDMT relay characteristics, and also of having the same kind, means constructionally both the relays are same. Now, pollinators such as insect can develop flower consistency, which is equivalent to a reproduction probability that is proportional to the similarity of two flowers involved. Analogous to that is the total time of operation, that is primary relay operation plus backup time of operation. It depends on the time dial setting as well as the minimum coordination time interval that we have taken for coordination to differentiate between the primary and backup protection. Now, the intersection of switching of local and global pollination can be controlled by a switching probability that P belongs to close interval of 0 to 1, slightly biased towards local pollination process. Analogous to that is all the relay which we are going to coordinate are having different characteristics, but we are biased to local pollination, so we are going to coordinate with relays having the same characteristic of nature. Next please. Now this is also a well-known method of optimization problem, that is linear programming method, in which the time dial setting we have considered this as a linear proportion, that is k constant. So the equation is converted into y is equals to mx plus that value of c, that is linear proportion. This m is constant we have taken. Now x is the time dial setting and y is the time of operation. So time of operation is in a linear proportion with the time dial setting. Then linear programming problem can be of different constraint handling method, like inequality constraints, equality constraint problem, or bounded constraint. Our relay coordination problem is bounded constraint problem. Next please. Now this is the implementation part. We have taken a simple radial feeder over here, and the fault current of beyond just bus B is 3000 ampere and beyond bus A is 4000 ampere. We can the CT ratios are already mentioned over here. We have to find out the relay setting current for this. For calculator of PSM, we have to find out using plug setting, and initial plug setting is available is 100%, that is 1, and using CT ratio we can find out the time plug setting multiplier. Using this, PSM is equals to I fault, means fault current, divided by the relay setting current. Relay setting current can be find out using I relay is equals to plug setting into CT ratio. CT ratio is 100:1 and plug setting is taken as 1. So the CT ratio means the relay setting current is 100. So we have to divide this fault current, that is 3000 ampere, divided by 100. So we can find out the value of plug setting is 30. We can next please. We can see the plug setting of that relay is 3000 divided by 100 is 30. We have put that value in this equation and we have find out the time of operation for that. Using that time of operation and adding the value of coordination time interval into that, we can find out the time of operation for the relay. Using that value of time of operation, we can find out the time dial setting for the next relay, which is going to provide the which is going to give backup to the primary relay. Next please. Now this is the algorithm inputs which we have going to input in the algorithm. So first of all we have objective function, then we have different constraint handling for that is for primary relay, backup relay, and then 0.25 is the time dial. Thus 0.25 is the minimum coordination time of interval. Number of flowering spacings, as I have already mentioned, is that this kind of algorithm is swarm intelligence type algorithm. We have to initialize with some swarms, means some value of species. We have mentioned iteration count in our algorithm already. So switch probability, that is 0.8, slightly biased towards local pollination process. Dimension, as we have considered only 2 relays, so dimensions are 2. Now lower bounds and upper bounds we can find out using the relay, which I have already mentioned in my paper also. Next please. Now these are the results using this conventional method. We can find out using for the primary relay we have find out using 0.1 and 0.2 for the backup. Linear programming we have found out using 0.1 and 0.152, and using flower pollination algorithm we have found out using 0.1 and 0.1515. That is optimal. We are if we are putting this value of 0.1515, we can find out the time of operation, which is lower than all the other methods. So these algorithms are produce near about optimal solutions. So the optimal solution we can find out using large number of iteration counts. Next please. These are the references. Any questions? Yes, ma'am.
Please go to slide number 10, where you have put the iteration counts as 2000.
Yes, ma'am.
Why 2000? Is there any?
No, ma'am. We can. No. We can use any number of iteration count, but
Because in your slide 5, where you are discussing the algorithm,
yes,
the whole algorithm is based on that.
iteration count. Yes, ma'am.
Right? So that value is a very critical value. The other values, if you are misjudged, it will take a longer time to converge.
Correct.
That's fine. But if there is no scientific method or proof for fixing this value, then how can you justify your algorithm?
And
What
this
happens if vibration count is 1000?
it can converge to the final value that is near about optimal. Otherwise, there is no any.
So how do you justify this near to optimal? Is there any accuracy value? Instead of taking vibration count, you
We
might
can,
have considered as
we can compare with the previous solution, means the value which is available
what is
in
the
the
level
previous
of
count.
precision you have taken.
2 to 3 significant numbers, ma'am. 2 to 3 significant numbers, if they are going to
No,
say.
research you cannot get 2 to 3, 4 to 5. Okay, that is not research.
Yeah.
To do research, you should have some insight. Otherwise, it is called as an experiment. There is a lot of difference between experiment and research.
Yes, ma'am.
We have arbitrarily took some value and you have got some value. Correct?
Ma'am, actually I am trying to take a different value of iteration count, but the value which I am getting at the optimal value is near about the optimal, means that value which
So
I
how did you come to a conclusion that you are nearing to optimal?
by comparing with the different methods I have found out using.
So the other method you relay that they are very much correct. So if I am reaching to that method, I am correct. How can you rely on that whatever they have done is correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You are MTech student.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a part of what?
No, ma'am. This is part of only this. I am going to provide my thesis work on different algorithm, that is Firefly algorithm.
So this was not a part of
No, ma'am. Not at all.
just you took one algorithm and
Yes, sir. Thank you, ma'am.